The Seed. Far, far away in China, there lived a young girl called Fei Jing. She loved her garden almost as much as she loved her father, Kai, her mother, Ling, and her two pet dogs, Ping and Pong. Every week, Fei Jing took her flowers to the market. Her perfect blooms were known throughout the city of Beijing, and she made a decent living as a flower seller. In the royal palace close by, Emperor San also enjoyed a passion for gardening. He had created a beautiful world of flowers, shrubs, and trees inside the palace walls. But the emperor was growing old. There is no one at the royal palace who shares my dreams and hopes for this garden, he sighed. One day, a visitor called Ahmad arrived from Baghdad. I heard about the beauty of your garden and traveled here to see its glory for myself. I am honored, replied the emperor. Once I had a dream which took me on a dangerous adventure to Cairo and back, Ahmed told them, but I was fortunate my dream led me to great riches. Now I use my wealth to travel the world. That night, in his study, the emperor thought about Ahmed's dreams. I too have a dream to pass on the knowledge gathered in these books. Tired from weeks of worry, he fell asleep over his work. As he slept, he dreamt of a garden where no seeds would grow. Second, he woke with a startle, but realized that his dream had led him to an answer. He now knew what to do next. Emperor Sun sent a royal decree to all the children in China, summoning them to the great hall with great excitement. Fei Jing and the other children rushed to the royal palace to hear the announcement. Children of China, Prime Minister Wen said, the emperor has given each of you a seed. Whoever grows the finest flowers from their seed shall be the new royal gardener and shall live here at the palace. As she hurried home with her seed, Fei Jing dared to dream that she might be the next royal gardener. With her expertise and passion, surely she could grow the most impressive flower. But as the weeks passed, the seed failed to grow. What am I doing wrong? She wondered. Then she had an idea. I'll ask Mr. Han, she said. He is a master gardener. Kind Mr. Han was happy to help. He knew of the emperor's plans, but wanted Fei Jing to find her own way. You are a worthy pupil, Fei Jing. I'm happy to pass on my knowledge to you. You must learn first of all, said Mr. Han, that plants need light to grow, but only the light from the sun will do. Fei Jing understood. You'll enjoy warm sunshine and a gentle breeze, but don't want it too hot. The next thing to learn is that the right amount of water is important as the right amount of light, said Mr. Han. By the way, have you seen my pet fish? Fei knew that she would have to water her seedling every day. If it doesn't rain, I'll collect water from the well. Next, we will learn how to feed our plant, said wise Mr. Han. But not too much rich food, or the plant will outgrow its own strength. Oops! Time to visit the laundry again. Fei worked hard to make her plants healthy and strong. Plants need good food, just like us. You will need to guard against insects that are dangerous to young plants. Swift action and quick reflex will be needed, said Mr. Han. Fei was impressed. I'm not so quick, but will be on my guard. Ping and Pong can also show me how to catch pests. Mr. Han had some final words of wisdom. Fei showed strength and courage by not giving up on these tasks. Believe in yourself and in what you do, whatever obstacles get in your way. And so, Fei returned home to tend to her seed. She made sure that the seed had just the right amount: sunlight, mountain, water, and fertilizers. She curtained her seed from pests that thought it was a tasty snack. From summer sun to autumn rain, through deep snow, back to spring again, Ping and Pong watched the season change in the garden. But still the seed did not grow. The year has passed, said Ping and Pong. Tomorrow I must return to the royal palace. This seed was a symbol of a new life for me, but it has not blossomed. What should I do next? Fei asked her parents what she should do. Remember Mr. Han's word and be true to yourself, they said. Be proud of the fact that you tried your best to succeed. Fei rushed to the great hall with her empty pot. I know this is the right path to take. If I tried to deceive the emperor, I would have to live with the lie for the rest of my life. But when she reached the royal palace, Fei almost turned around and went straight home. The great hall was filled with color and scent as every child in China arrived with flowers for the emperor. Fei was the only one without a perfect bloom to present to the emperor. Even so, she was puzzled and hurt when the other children kept their distance from her. Then Emperor's son and Prime Minister Ren appeared. The great hall was filled with noise as the children called out, each hoping that their flowers would attract the emperor's attention. The emperor searched the crowds as if he was looking for something in particular, but he didn't seem impressed by any of the flowers on offer. Then he spotted Fei and her empty pot. Where is your flower, young lady? He asked. Sir, I did my best and tried all year, but my seed just would not grow. "At last!" cried the emperor. "I have found the next royal gardener. Fezzi, you are the only child who deserves my admiration and respect." Fezzi jumped for joy, and all the other girls and boys looked on in amazement. Then she came down to earth with a bump. Along with all the other children in the hall, Fezzi wondered why she had been chosen. As the emperor began to speak, it soon became clear. "I gave you all a boiled seed that would not grow. Fezzi alone had the courage, strength, and honesty to admit that she couldn't complete the task. This is why I have chosen her." Fezzi's appointment was celebrated all across China for 7 days and 7 nights. There was great joy amongst the people and great relief for the emperor. Fezzi's patience spread beyond the palace walls. Millions of flowers bloomed as people learned to garden as she did, and soon China became known around the world as the Flower Kingdom. The end.